Hey, today we're taking a look at Nicktoons Nitro by Raw Thrills, which is a kart racing game. As you can see, SpongeBob is definitely one of the main draws for this cabinet. He is all over this thing. The cabinet's got the classic green and orange colors from Nickelodeon. See, there's some Avatar and some other Nicktoons characters racing on the side. Overall, a fairly standard racing cabinet. There's the button to change the view, the steering wheel, and then the start button, which also works as the item button. And here we have the story. As you can see, something is not going right. Some evil Nitro guy is kidnapping SpongeBob, going after some other popular Nicktoons characters. I have to say, one of the coolest things about this game is if you're a fan of the Nicktoons cartoons, there's little nods and references to each of the cartoons that are represented in the game. And we'll see that when we get to the racetracks later on. So for the display, you've got the track map, you've got the place and the time in the top, the time in the center, and the right corner is your speedometer. It has nothing really to do with Nitro or items, it's just a colored speedometer that goes up the faster you go and when you hit the arrows which give you the Nitro boost. So let's coin up and give this game a go. So you can see we have a bunch of different Nicktoons characters from all different cartoons. Pretty good representation. Lord Nitro is a new character for the game. And all their vehicles are pretty much well represented of the cartoons, and then the tracks are also based on the cartoons. I think we'll give Erkin City a try. And now what's really cool is, we'll see as we play the game, there's a whole bunch of little nods to Invader Zim, the cartoon. If you're a fan of the cartoon, you'll see that we've got the monkey in the background, a bunch of different clips. And for some reason the characters always, while you're racing, turn around, do a weird dance and stare at you. I guess just so you can be reminded who you chose. The game is basically just a generic kart racer. Controls are a little floaty, not super tight. There's items. I just did suds, which is a nice nod to the classic SpongeBob episode where he gets the suds. And here's another one, the pie, from another classic episode about the pie that has a bomb in it. There's a Nitro boost. And overall, the game is, it's an okay generic kart racer. It's definitely good for kids. Gets a little old after a while for adults, but it is cool to see all the little nods to all the different Nicktoons cartoons. You can tell that Raw Thrills definitely put some care into the design of the game as far as the art style, the items that you use, the backgrounds and actual tracks. Another thing that's odd with this game is you don't really get penalized for going off the track or hitting the sides. It's almost like a bumper car, like try to imagine bumper bowling, where if you have the bumpers in the gutter and the ball hits, it just kind of bounces right back onto the track. And some of the items are actually pretty hard to use and have a weird targeting, which makes it tough. SpongeBob's got his trusty jellyfish net. And you'll hear a couple of the Nicktoons voices, but definitely could use more of the Nicktoon character voices. That area seems to be lacking just a little bit. And I got first place. So let's take a look at some of the other characters in the other tracks.
Excellent.
Okay, let's try Zim. And Fairy World, I think we'll go with.
Are you ready? Ready. Set. Go!
So Zim's got his little Irken cruiser ship. And Fairy World looks pretty good. So let's see some of Zim's items.
Checkpoint.
Can you kind of see I'm playing one-handed and also up. I think I know what time it is. Time to ride the pig. Another nod to the classic Zim episode. But you'll notice I'm playing one-handed while recording, and I'm just kind of bouncing off the sides and still kind of keeping up in the track. Now let's take a look at Bikini Bottom and Avatar. So Bikini Bottom looks pretty cool. Tentacles are definitely a nice nod. Another cool thing that they did with kind of tying the story and everything in, we're not really racing in Bikini Bottom, it's Evil Nitro's recreation of Bikini Bottom. So if you're a stickler for details and you're driving through Bikini Bottom and you notice that like Krusty Krab and the Chum Bucket are right next to Patrick's house and Squidward's house and SpongeBob's house, well, it's because it's a track that's recreated based on it for the in-game story. Now we're going to drive through Sandy's tree house area. Again, I'd say it's a decent game for kids. It's very simple. The items can be a little hard to use. It's really made just to keep on track. You basically get one race. The first race we showed, I came in first place and still had to put more money into play the next track, so it's not like winner stays, loser pays. As you can see there, oh, there's Chum Bucket right across the street from almost SpongeBob's house. And that's Nicktoons Nitro.